The method and the means. In regard to the method and the means of Bhakti Yoga, we read in the commentary of Bhagwan Ramanuj on the Vedanta Sutras. The attaining of that comes through discrimination, controlling the passions, practice, sacrificial work, purity, strength, and suppression of excessive joy. Viveka or discrimination is, according to Ramanuj, discriminating, among other things, the pure food from the impure. According to him, food becomes impure from three causes. One, by the nature of the food itself, as in the case of garlic, etc. Two, owing to its coming from wicked and accursed persons. And three, from physical impurities such as dirt or hair, etc. The Shrutis say, when the food is pure, the sattva element gets purified and the memory becomes unwavering. The Ramanuja quotes this from Chanda Yoga Upanishad. The question of food has always been one of the most vital with the bhaktas. Apart from the extravagance into which some of the bhakti sections have run, there is a great truth underlying this question of food. We must remember that according to the Sankhya philosophy, the sattvas, rajas and tamas, which in the state of homogeneous equilibrium form the prakriti, and in the heterogeneous distributed condition form the universe, are both the substance and the quality of prakriti. As such, they are the materials out of which every human form has been manufactured, and the predominance of the sattva material is what is absolutely necessary for spiritual development. The materials which we receive through our food in our body structure go a great way to determine our mental constitution. Therefore, the food we eat has to be particularly taken care of. However, in this matter, as in others, the fanaticism into which the disciples invariably fall is not to be laid at the door of the masters. And this discrimination of food is, after all, of secondary importance. The very same passage quoted above is explained by Shankara in his Bhasya on the Upanishads in a different way by giving an entirely different meaning to the word ahara, translated generally as food. According to him, that which is gathered in is ahara. The knowledge of the sensations, such as sound, etc., is gathered in for the enjoyment of the enjoyer, self. The purification of the knowledge which gathers in the perceptions of the senses is the purifying of the food, ahara. The word purification of food means the acquiring of the knowledge of sensations untouched by the defects of attachment, aversion, and delusion. Such is the meaning. Therefore, such knowledge or ahara being purified, the sattva material of the possessor of it, the internal organ, will become purified, and the sattva being purified, an unbroken memory of the infinite one, who has been known in his real nature from scriptures, will result. These two explanations are apparently conflicting, yet both are true and necessary. The manipulating and controlling of what may be called the finer body, vis-a-vis the mind, are no doubt higher functions than the controlling of the grosser body of flesh. But the control of the grosser is absolutely necessary to enable one to arrive at the control of the finer. The beginner, therefore, must pay particular attention to all such didactic rules, such as have come down from the line of his accredited teachers, but the extravagant, meaningless fanaticism which has driven religion entirely to the kitchen, as may be noticed in the case of many of our sections, without any hope of the noble truth of that religion ever coming out to the sunlight of spirituality, is a peculiar sort of pure and simple materialism. It is neither janana, nor bhakti, nor karma. It is a special kind of lunacy, and those who pin their souls to it are more likely to go to lunatic asylums than to Brahmaloka. So it stands to reason that discrimination in the choice of food is necessary for the attainment of this higher state of material composition, and mental composition which cannot be easily obtained otherwise.